Hello, students. Welcome back to the channel SumThing Rational again. So, we have been solving some questions from NJSLA examination released items. Let's dive into this question as well. So, this question is about operations on polynomials. So, adding, subtracting, and factoring polynomials, simplifying and combining them. So you can pause the video and you can try to solve by yourself. Take a scrap paper and pen and pencil. You try by yourself. If you know it, it's good for you. If you don't know it, let's solve it together. I hope this video will help you to understand the solution of this question. Okay, you feel free to pause the video, then you do it by yourself. Okay, so there is a long expressions here. X squares, x cubes, y square, y cube, a lot of stuff is here. When we solve this type of questions, we have two ways. Either by grouping we solve them, or from the answers, there are four answers. From the answers, we need to multiply the answers, or we need to distribute just some expression over some other expressions. So we get which expression will be equivalent to given original one, okay? So when we look at the answer, what you notice here? Look at the answers carefully. So when you look at the answer carefully, the first terms are same, you see? X squared times 6x minus 5y. All of them x squared minus 6x 5y. Do you notice that? Okay. It means that just they must be okay. Well, I should not identify from the first term. It means that I need to check other just like remaining terms, okay? So when you look at this remaining term, now difference is starting. Here is minus plus, here is minus minus, these are plus minus, okay? Here is the difference. It means that the first two terms will not give me the answer. Last two terms will give me the answer. Because when I multiply x squared and 6x, x squared and negative 5y, what I get? Let's say x squared 6x is 6x cubed. Okay, good. We have 6x cubed already at the start of expression. And then x squared negative 5, which is negative 5 x squared, which is the second one. Okay, all of them will give me this. It means that remaining multiplication will give me this term or not, which is negative 24xy squared, positive 20y squared. So which one will give me negative and positive? Negative and positive. Okay, I see here. Positive, positive, positive. Everything is positive here. So this option fails the test. Here is positive, negative. I can check it, but let's multiply it. This is 24, blah blah blah, 24 xy square, yeah? Xy square. Do we have positive 24 xy square here? No, it is negative. Okay, this also fails the test. Okay, what about this C? When look at just C, negative 4y 6x, which is the first term already similar with the above one. Okay, so plus negative 4 and positive 6, negative 24. Yeah, negative 24. Now it's good. I have negative 24. Good. So xy square. Yeah, nice. Negative 24 xy square. Good. But the second one must be positive. When I see negative 4 and positive y, negative 20 y cube I have. But when I see here, it is positive. They are not same again. Okay? So this also fails the test. This also fails the test. Let me write with big capital cross. Okay? So this failed the test, failed the test, failed the test. Only the option is remaining, which means I think this is the answer. Okay? This is the answer. How we can understand this is the answer? Let's multiply it. X times this, as I told, first term as the first term. 6x cubed minus 5x squared y. Okay? Let's multiply negative 4y. Let's distribute it. Negative 4 and 6, negative 24 x y squared. Yeah, correct. Then negative 4y squared and negative 5y, both negative, so it is becoming plus 20 y squared and y becoming y. Yep, this option passed the test. Okay, I hope this answer became clear. So this is the way that I answered the question by going from the choices, okay? From the choices, from the options. So I didn't solve this question by grouping. So by grouping, you can solve this question as well, as I explained in one of my video. So by grouping, you can check this. Since I understood that it is like that, so you can also factor this at. So here x squares are, let me highlight that, x square, and from here you can get one of the x square. So you can write this 6x cube as x squared times 6x. So x square you can take outside, and 6x minus 5y. Okay, as you see in the first expression, 6x minus 5y. Second expression here, y squares are common. Okay, but 4 also, like you can take 4y square outside, or positive negative 4y square outside, since it is negative 4y square. Like one of them you can try, other you can convert it. Okay, so if you take negative 4y, which means what is remaining here? Negative 4y square, which means what we have inside here. To get negative 24, it should be 6. 6 times negative 4 is negative 24 y square, but x I have, so it should be x here. Because when I multiply them, I got this term. So what multiply negative 4y square? I get 20y cube. So which is minus 5, because minus 5 and negative 4 is 20. But since it is y square and y cube, I need to put here 1. So do you notice that these parentheses inside the parentheses expressions are the same? So that is now my next step, 6x minus 5y, greatest common factor that I need to take outside. Okay, then remaining here x square from the first expression and the 4y square in the second expression. So we got this answer. In my second video, I will explain further, because this question has two parts. To learn, to check the second part of this question, let's go to the second video, next video.